Hello Traxxas World, this is Darren, or Pontiac GT201 as I'm known on the Traxxas forums. Today's video will be how to take apart your spur gear. Very simple task to do. In the last video I showed you how to take the rear end of the truck apart to get to the spur gear. The next video will be how to put it all together, but just today's video is a very short video on how to take apart the spur gear. You will need your Traxxas wrench that they gave you for it. And pretty much there's a bolt here. You just want to remove that bolt real quick. Very short. You barely have to remove it to get it apart. And you got a bolt here. You just want to take that off. Go counterclockwise. Drop the tool. It's very important. Again, you want to go counterclockwise here to pull this bolt off. At a certain point, you just take it off with your hand. Pull the spring out, pull your bearing out, then the spur gear comes off. Then there's a little plastic part there, or metal part. Then you got your pads here. If they wear down, there's 3 of them. You want to keep checking them. If you're using your spur gear, bashing, racing, whatever you're using it for, make sure to keep up maintenance on these 3 pads here on the back of the spur gear. Check them after races and everything. Then you have 3 bolts. To remove this whole assembly here on the back, you just have 3 bolts on the front of the spur gear. Just remove them. This comes off. Do whatever maintenance you need to. Clean the gear, whichever. Put it back together. Just get your the shaft for the spur gear. Then if you notice the metal here, you have small little sections. They have to line up with your other part of the spur gear, so that way it doesn't move when you put it on. Just hold that in place. Make sure your pads go back. Attach it like that. Excuse me. And take your bearing. Put the bearing reinstalled. Make sure your bearing is up off the spur gear. You don't want it the other way like this. It has to be sitting up like that. And just reinstall your spring. Reinstall the spring for the nut for the spring. And this time you go clockwise to tighten it. Tighten it to wherever you need to. And just reinstall. And you can't put the thing on wrong. There's only certain ways it can line up. Just retighten the small bolt. And there you go. Your spur gear. Taken apart, put it back together. It's very easy to do any maintenance on the spur gear that you need to. So, thank you for watching. This is Darren, or Pontiac GT201. If you have any questions, just send me a message on the Traxxas forums or comment on a video. Thank you.